Pretty good football played by us in the first half. A few mistakes here and there. The second half, we didn't execute at times, and you got to give them some credit. It's a good team at their place. And, it's unfortunate that we're not putting in four quarters together as far as execution goes, but there are moments in every game I see us getting better. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of other stuff that we're not doing well enough to win the games. And if we're not good enough to play poorly and win at times, and we've played poorly at times against really good teams, and they've beaten us. But we're going to hang in there. We're going to battle. There's obviously a lot of question marks about injuries and who's going to be available, so we won't know for a couple of days. And so we'll have to react accordingly with our game plans on both sides of the ball. But nonetheless, we got good players, and they've got really good players that recruited by most people in the country. But I think it's a really intense. A lot of our players probably know their players. It's an intense environment whenever we play them because the guys get after each other pretty good. The biggest, most concerning thing is the athleticism of their tight ends. You're talking about big guys that can run, and obviously everybody wants that too. But when you have really athletic tight ends that can outrun or out-athlete linebackers or even safeties a little bit, then you got to make sure that you're paying attention to them as best you can and try to get pressure on the quarterback. And that's a hard thing to do. It's about as big offensive line as you've ever seen. So that's a challenge too. Yeah, part of that, I get really frustrated because we work so hard at it, and Coach Rago has a good plan. But part of it's been a revolving door of some positions because of, when a guy gets hurt, we don't want a guy to have to play 80, 90 plays on offense and defense and then play another 20 on special teams. So we're revolving some fresh guys in there. But I think a lot of times in this last game is that we didn't kick the ball as well as we can, but they were just unconscious. Their punter, where his placement of the ball on the 1 yard line a couple times, inside the 5, I think one time, and he was phenomenal. He was, and their kicker obviously was good too, but their punter was what made a huge difference in this game. It's just right now we've got to be able to put a package together for whoever the quarterback is or quarterbacks are so we can have success, and that's our challenge.